woke up today at 4:40, walked out of bed, turned off the alarm, and I was like, I'm not going today. But I'm so glad that I made the decision to come. So I am very excited to get this workout in, and yeah. Woo, we did it. I had a leg workout and it went well. I will say that debating whether I was going to go to the gym or not did kind of put me back 20 minutes, so I did have to do it fast. And those of you guys that have done leg workouts, you know, it takes like about 45 minutes. You need about 45 minutes to an hour. I only had 30 today, but today was still a great workout because I think even though I didn't wake up the time I wanted to, I think that even though I showed up, I did my reps as fast as possible. So now I'm gonna head home because I gotta get to my husband so he can go ahead and go to school. I just got home about 10 minutes ago. It's 6:10 right now, so I came here right on time, and I just gave my baby a bottle, so he's drinking his milk right now. I typically like to feed him actual food before milk, but today I think he was extra hungry, so since I had just gotten home, I decided to just give him a bottle. Husband was just telling me that my baby was crying for me. I'm so excited that he's starting to say a lot more words, but I guess that when he woke up, he tried to find me because we still co-sleep, y'all. Don't judge me. He's like a year and 2 months or so, but yeah, we still co-sleep. The protein I've been really loving is this all-in-one protein smoothie by Flav City. I got the vanilla flavor and it's so good. So the first time I tried it, I actually didn't like it, and I think I didn't like it because I only filled up this cup half of milk, and it's a pretty big scoop, so it tasted so strong like vanilla. So this last time I filled it up all the way up here with milk, and I did a scoop of powder and I loved it. So this is absolutely delicious. And then the ingredients, guys, are amazing ingredients, like all natural ingredients. You guys can check it out yourself, but I absolutely love it. So I have this one, and then I have their coffee one too, which I also love because it's a really good boost in the morning. So I'm just gonna finish up this drink, and then I'm gonna go hang out with my son, and we're gonna cook breakfast together. So I'll come back when that's ready. This is my son's omelet with avocado and orange. Bon appetit, mi amor. And here's my breakfast: an omelet, avocado, fairly similar to my son's, just bigger portions. So I just saw this idea yesterday. We're still having our breakfast, but I wanted to show you guys before I started my breakfast is reading a book while your baby's eating. Typically, I would probably just like be on my phone or just lollygag or whatever. But I'd rather like take this time to spend time with just him. So I'm about to read him a book. Meanwhile, we have our breakfast. He's already enjoying his food. He already finished his oranges. No debe estar aquí. No debe estar acá. No debe estar aquí si su mamá no está. Spanish isn't necessarily my primary language. Those of you guys that know me, my Spanish isn't like my strongest language, of course. English is my first language. But I will say that I think it's important for him to learn Spanish, and honestly, it's just a bunch of trial and error. I'm learning more and more Spanish as I go on with motherhood and speaking only Spanish in the house. And sometimes when I don't know a word, I'll just say it in English. My dad told me once, like, it's better that you just say the right word versus trying to think and making up a Spanish word. But the ways that I'm practicing Spanish personally is, well, I am getting Spanish books, and something I'm doing for myself is honestly Google Translate. Like, I always look on Google Translate if I don't know a certain word. Like, I learned certain animals that I didn't know before in Spanish. So that's how I'm kind of implementing it. And even if you speak English personally and you don't speak any Spanish, it's still possible to teach your kids Spanish. Honestly, it's just a bunch of studying, and honestly, you do your own homework as well. You can practice reading in Spanish and kind of going from there. So yeah, that's how I'm implementing Spanish at home, and I would definitely want to keep going. And it does help that my husband does speak more Spanish than I do, so it's very helpful that both of us can speak Spanish to him. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it. So I just got out of the shower, I got my son ready. So I'm taking this moment to aprovecharme, to take advantage that I get to get ready. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do to my face. So I do the Hydrating Milky Toner by Yoma, of course. If you do any other toner, I'm sure they're great too. But yeah. So I've been trying to be really clean with the ingredients I use. So everything here that I just used is rated pretty good on the Yuka app. And I found this tint that I really love. And I honestly use this as foundation every single day. When I wear makeup, of course. I feel like I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, I use this one, and it's Pavonia. And honestly, it comes in one tint color, but I love it. So it's very light. So you can see it blends pretty well. So this is my face with just the tint alone. It's so rare to find makeup nowadays with a good rating on Yuka. So I would check it out if I were you. It is on the pricier side, but honestly, I mean, makeup's expensive either way, so might as well. This one also had a really good rating. Aaliyah? I got this one from Sephora. I got the mini one because I wanted to test it out, but since I've tested it out, I actually really enjoy the way it comes out, and it's really natural. I would say the only downside is I had a mascara that when I would go into the pool, like my mascara would stay on. So obviously because this product's more natural, I will say that when it does get wet, it does fall off fast. So it kind of just depends your preference. I prefer just natural. So when I know I'm going in the pool, I probably won't wear mascara. But yeah, I honestly love it. Or y'all can wear sunglasses and then just let the mascara fall, it's okay. So this is the close-up of the mascara. So I love how it makes my lashes look. I think they make them look long and voluptuous. And guys, my touch-up is literally just a Burt's Bees lip butter by the flavors Vanilla Honey. I just like the glossy look. So for the hair, I'm kind of just letting it air dry. I've noticed about my hair that if I dry with the blow dryer, it just gets super frizzy. So for me, I kind of just prefer to let it air dry and do its own thing. So now I'm gonna go play with my son. I'm gonna play with him for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'll probably take him outside. I'm not too sure because definitely Mondays are very busy. Like right now I'm washing my clothes, well, all our clothes, and then I have plans to wash the dishes. I kind of need to do a couple phone calls. I need to make a dentist appointment for myself. I need to see about getting an appointment for Mateo. So yeah, so day is definitely busy and full, and I'm gonna go play with him because he is definitely needing some time with his mama. So I was debating very hard whether I wanted to take a mini nap or if I wanted to drink some coffee. And since it's 9:40 in the morning and I'm feeling a little tired and I know I gotta do a lot because I just put my clothes to dry right now. So I know I'm gonna have folding day, dishes day, and just picking up day. So cheers. Guys, it's really cold today. Okay, y'all probably gonna laugh at me if you live in a colder area. It's probably like 65 degrees, so I don't know if that's considered cold wherever you're at, but here it's freezing, especially for being almost May. I'm expecting some sun at this time. If you guys prefer cold brew, no matter how cold it is outside, you just prefer cold brew for some reason, because that's me. I'm not a fan of hot coffee, but definitely cold brew. Gotta have. It's actually freezing, so I wanted to check, and it's actually 55 degrees. So I have a reason to be cold right now. This boy got his license at 6 months, I swear. So something about my son, I don't know if it's every baby or if it's just my baby, but he tends to eat meals often. He doesn't really eat like a big breakfast, but he'll have his big breakfast that I made him just within the span of maybe 3 hours. So since we had breakfast at 7, he's eating the other half of his breakfast right now. It's 9:47. So right now I'm gonna do the dishes while he's eating his snack. He's perfectly safe and everything. I have my eye on him. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these dishes washed. Meanwhile, the clothes should be done within 30 minutes or so. Baby always comes first. Your children always come first, no matter what, before the dishes. Because of that reason, dishes can wait, clothes can wait, everything can wait. He's just having fun with his spoon right now. But yeah, so that's just something that I learned, because before I became a stay-at-home, I kind of thought I can wake up whenever, get things done whenever, get my child whenever. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot less structured, but it actually requires structure. Because if you don't have structure when being a stay-at-home mom, you can fall into a very bleh state. I don't know how to put that into words. B-L-E-H, bleh. But yeah, so I'm going to get these dishes washed. Meanwhile, I probably run back and forth to help out my son. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, I just finished the dishes and my son is drinking some milk, so I have some time to just sit and talk a bit. So recently, something that I've been doing and trying to implement more often is journaling. My brother bought me this for Christmas and I've been using it ever since. And something that I wrote on here I wanted to share with you guys. It's nothing personal, but just something about what I'm currently in a season of trying to train. I feel that taming the tongue is something very hard to do. As you guys know, the tongue has the power to either bring life or bring death into a situation. It's very important to practice taming your tongue. And I know that me personally, back when I was in the world, it was very easy for anything that I'm thinking just to come out of my mouth. It says, taming my tongue requires resistance. So taming the tongue requires resistance, therefore requiring training. You know, when you guys go to the gym, if you guys go to the gym, a lot of the times what we're doing is resistance training, and resistance training, what that does is builds muscle. I think it's very important to start little by little, because what it requires resistance training, and obviously with the help of the Holy Spirit as well. And so these are the 4 practical things that I've been implementing, and I've been noticing such a huge difference from going from someone who would just say anything that comes out of their mouth to now little by little showing a lot of restraint, a lot of resistance to keep my tongue tamed. And so number 1, it says, let people finish their sentences before speaking. I know a lot of times I personally get excited when it's a certain topic or something that I feel like I have a lot of experience in. And when someone's talking, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to talk back, you know? So I just want to like cut them off, and I just want to say where I see things at. And so I just get very excited. And so something I've been practicing is like, okay, I'm going to let them finish their sentence. Number 2 is avoiding run-on sentences, speaking calmly and clearly, which is something I'm definitely working on. I feel that I'm someone who just wants to talk really fast, and I get nervous at times just socializing with people. I know it may not seem like it, because typically people that are willing to post on YouTube or post on social media, they're very extroverted, but I'm kind of in the middle. And so sometimes I do feel like I talk very fast, or sometimes I don't talk very clear. And so something I want to practice is literally thinking before I speak, and speaking very calmly, very clearly, and not having run-on sentences. Number 3 is practice understanding and being curious about what the person is saying. I know sometimes, like if you're arguing with someone or you're having a very heated discussion, you're just trying to figure out what's the next thing you're going to say in order to combat what they said. And so we have to realize that it's very important what other people are saying. Something that I've heard before is we have 2 ears for a reason, and we have 1 mouth for a reason. And the reason we have 1 mouth is because this mouth is very powerful. And so you have to really just try to listen to the other person before speaking, and try to understand and get curious. Why are they thinking this way? If it's something that you're completely against that they're talking about, just be curious. I wonder why they're thinking this way. Because obviously people aren't crazy. They just have different opinions, and it's very healthy to try to understand and listen. And then number 4 is Be around those who value others and who do not practice bad behaviors, such as cutting people off. If you have friends that are just used to cutting everybody off and they don't care about other people, they don't care about other people's opinions, then someone who's trying to tame their tongue should really try to start to step back a little bit and start to evaluate the type of relationships they're having with other people, the type of friendships. What type of friends do you want to be around? Because ultimately the people that you hang around, you tend to become as well. And so those are the 4 practical ways which I started doing, and I'm seeing a huge difference, y'all. I'm not saying I was super loose with my words, but I am saying that I didn't have as much as restraint as I do now. And so I put these 4 resistant training practices will strengthen me for challenging times when my speech becomes more likely to be loose. So just evaluating myself in what situations I typically have looser tongue in. Before I even get to a situation like that, I'm starting with these 4 easier, practical ways to restrain myself. So that way when the time comes and there's an actual test to go through, I'll be much more prepared and I'll be able to speak calmly. So yeah, I thought that was important to share because I know that everybody has their own battles, but I think it's very important to try to think about ways you can train yourself because it's not just overnight. It's something that you genuinely have to practice. Okay, so the clothes are out. I'm about to fold in a bit and baby is sleeping. So now I'm gonna make lunch. Actually, it's dinner because I have lunch. So I haven't eaten yet. It's 11:30, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a crock pot meal for dinner, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm up to. Alright, so I have my lovely crock pot here. Okay, go ahead and put some bone broth. So this is my crock pot meal. I just put it on high heat right now. I put 2 scoops of butter and I added paprika, I added garlic salt, pepper, onion powder, and I added curry powder, turmeric, and oregano, and a bit of rosemary. So this is gonna come out so bomb. I'll show you guys what this looks like later, and yeah. Okay, I had my spoon of honey for the day. If you know, you know. Those of you guys that don't know, I sing, and I sing on the worship team as well, and so I like to keep my voice very hydrated and very taken care of. So here's my lunch. I have some rice, chicken, and some salad with cottage cheese. Okay guys, this is how it's coming out. It's ready. The meat is nice and tender. I just checked it. I'm gonna add some corn, peas. I actually have to stop by the store because I thought I had some here. But I turned it off, so once I come back with all the vegetables, I'll put it in here. So it's 3 o'clock now and I'm gonna get going. I didn't want to show you guys my entire day, but basically you guys kind of saw the gist of it. Honestly, this was just for entertainment. I just wanted to try it. I've never done a vlog, so I was excited to try one. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and basically the rest of the day will be just folding clothes, and dinner's basically ready. We're probably gonna head to the store to get a couple of things to add to the dinner. But once all of that's basically done, I'll play with my son, and then I'll probably have some time to read my Bible. I've been listening to worship music along this vlog. I just can't record it for, you know, copyright reasons. But I know that sometimes it's hard trying to, you know, be a parent and then also like involve God with the parenting, but it's so possible, guys. Honestly, just worship music, praying throughout the day. And when you have time, just read some scripture over your son or over your daughter or over your children and over yourself too. And honestly, prioritize their nap times as well to see it as a break for you. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I don't know if I'll be doing vlogs, but hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.